Thank you all for nominating me to be the first inductee into the Disc Golf Hall of Fame. I will gladly accept this honor, and I'm truly thankful for the opportunity to represent this sport with honor and integrity. This is where I get to take my time and thank the people that have gotten me to where I am today. This is also the time that you can get up and refill your drink or go to the bathroom because it might take a while. First off, I would like to thank my wife for getting me into the game around 6 years ago. When we first started playing, she would beat me up and down the course because of her laser-like accuracy. My wife throws different than most people do, where when most people throw in a backhand style, as they call it, she throws something called a flick. All I have to say about the flick is that me and this style are not the best of friends. When it's written down, 6 years does not sound like a lot of time to perfect the game and be inducted into the Hall of Fame also. But when you count up all of the walking through the woods looking for lost discs, it feels like I have been playing for decades. Secondly, I would like to thank my friends. My friends have repeatedly helped me step up my game and get over the plateau I was stuck on for so long. My friends, some of you I could even call teammates, are always down to get a game in. Summer, winter, rain or shine. If we don't have to be at work, we can find a way to get a game or two in. I have had the opportunity to play in a downpour, where footwork is of the utmost importance. I have also had the opportunity to get a doubleheader in at 6 a.m. just to say we were the first ones on the course that day. And along with that, there were spider webs. Lots and lots of spider webs that day. Lastly, I would like to thank Innova Discs. They are the creators of the star composition plastic, but more importantly, the Destroyer. The Destroyer is the only driver I carry while fighting for the championship. I carry it because of its consistent flight path, pinpoint accuracy, and ability to soar down the fairway. Without the Destroyer, I would not be the caliber of player I am today. But this sport does not come without its fair share of hardships, though. Remembering back to the great tick outbreak of 2017, this is the day when I went out with a buddy to get a quick 18 holes in, but that wasn't in the cards. While covered in the standard 40% backwoods deep to deter any sort of pests, by hole 8 we had armies of seed ticks crawling up our legs. That was the end of that game. I also remember going to a course called Waterworks in North Kansas City. It was around 7:30 in the morning, and I was playing solo because I just got off work. When walking through the woods, I hear a majestic saxophone off in the distance. The farther I walked down the trail, the louder it became until I rounded the corner and there he was. Some guy rocking out on his sax in the middle of the woods. He didn't even miss a beat as I passed by. There is also the time that the keys got stuck in the car at the same course called Waterworks, before we even got to the game started. Luckily, there was another sports enthusiast next to us that had door blocks and a coat hanger, so we didn't have to call for a locksmith. In closing, it wasn't easy getting to the top of the mountain. I have a family where both me and my wife work full-time jobs along with being full-time students. So this was a busy schedule. It is hard to put in the hours of practice needed to stay sharp, but somehow my wife always helps out and we find a way. Also, my son, Barrett, who's 9 months old, is in this video, comes out and plays with me. He takes a stroller ride through the course and enjoys every moment of being outside. Sometimes the trail gets a little rough and he has to be carried across water hazards, but that's what makes the memories in my opinion. Thank you all again for inducting me into the Disc Golf Hall of Fame, and I hope to continue being an influence on this fledgling sport for years to come. How long was it?